Hello everyone and welcome back to Last Day on Earth. In this new video I'm going to be showing you how much my base is updated and a few new tips and tricks that I learned. Right, so basically the last time I think I was on here with a video I must have been like level 20s, 30s, so I probably have to check the video. But basically I'm about level 89, 90 now. Let's see what level we actually are. Yeah, 89. So far I've managed to upgrade all of my floors to at least level 2 and some to level 3. I've assembled the chopper, or started assembling it anyway, and the ATV, and I've gotten almost every type of workbench that I can actually use. And even to your right there, a wee generator which is almost complete. 2 furnaces, and I rearranged my entire household around. Got a decent amount of weapons now, and a decent amount of guns. Oh, the horde must have been through here earlier on. So basically what I've found is when it comes to Last Day on Earth, what you really want to be doing is having stuff cooking or being made all the time, constantly. You want constant movement when it comes down to it. You don't want to be leaving at any time, and if you're not home at work or you've got a day off, try your very best to be constantly going on every hour. As you can see, I've got a really good supply of wood. And another thing, always keep your seeds in rotation, so when you fill up a whole stack of carrots, wait till you fill that back up to 20. There's no point in keeping on doing it, because then you get odd numbers. So at the moment I've managed to accumulate a decent amount of firewood, or charcoal, that I'm happy with, so I'm going to take a break from that and start farming for food. Now at the moment I'm just doing basic farming. I don't really do that many bunker runs, just simple because I'm free to play, so I can't exactly get a lot of stuff. We've got 3 days and 5 hours on the new dogs. The new dogs are excellent. It's one thing that I do love. Lucky has Hunter increases chance of meeting a rare animal by 3%. And Luna has decreases in the need for food for dog crate by 0.5%. That's not very much. Now, as far as I can tell, you can get a lot of dogs. You can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 30, 32, sorry. 38, no, it's 36, sorry. 40, 46, 44, 48, 50. You can get 50 dogs in total. Now, of course, obviously, the more dogs you get, the more likely you are to need a lot more food. And that is one thing you do not want, is to go out farming every day collecting loads of meat. So I'm going to keep my dogs to about 2, maybe 3 max. Let's see what we get. We might get something good. It's probably going to be the fabric most likely, but you never know. Oh, it's going to be the fabric. You can always tell with that. Click. Right, let's see how much we've got. 10 thick fabric. A decent amount of stuff in here. Modified AK. That was from the sorry crate that we got a few months back when they screwed up everybody's accounts. I was quite lucky actually. I never got the messed up account that was going around at the time. I managed to avoid that. I've been quite lucky with these games. I like all the new loading screens that they've been adding, and the game has expanded so much since I last showed this. Oh crap, we don't have any water. Great. What'll probably end up happening is this will probably be quite a short run, because I'll probably have to go back and collect water and resupply my character. A wild turkey. Wild turkeys are excellent for keeping your house in order. Oh, toxic spitter. Right, we didn't get very much in this particular run. Very poor for a video, I know, guys. But we'll head back with this, pop this back into the dog shelter, get ourselves resupplied, and then we'll carry on from there. Oh, and see how we get on. Unfortunately, because I do free to play, I'm so far behind everybody else, or a lot of other the big YouTubers. So I haven't even unlocked the new watchtower yet. But I have gotten some of the new items using the new oak event that's been going on. I've managed to get myself a few fox pelts and a decent amount of oak. I mean, I've got about 5 or 6 stacks now going. So what I'm hoping to do over the next few months is, if this event keeps going, you never know, I might even be able to actually build a couple of walls of stone. I still haven't managed to get any copper ore, unfortunately, but I will get there eventually. So let's see how much this puts up the dog by. Just one of these chickens, or turkeys should I say. Right, here we go. 3 days and 11 hours, so it puts it up by 6 hours. Now that doesn't seem like an awful lot, but if you've got work, all you need to do is do this in the morning once, and then you'd only need to get a couple of deer. Right, let's see what the dealer wants. 8 bolts, 8 wiring, 10 bulb bearings. No, sorry, 5 bolts, 8 wiring, 5 bulb bearings. Right, let's see, I don't think we've got 5 bolts. We just poured it all into the dog kennel. Nope. But yeah, any money now we'll need to take a shower because we'll stink. Huh. I would advise to get all your floors done up as high as you can so that you can build every workbench that you can. So what you really want to be doing is doing a lot of mining, and I mean a lot of mining. And you also want to collect a lot of stone. Basically, a lot of all the primary resources. It's the best way to get your character leveled up and to also get everything that you're going to need to do up your home. Now, I haven't even attempted to start the raiding yet, simply because I'm trying to just collect all the basic resources. So we're going to run here. We're going to try and collect a decent amount of wood and a few more stone and see whether we can get ourselves a good amount of firewood and some more fabric. I've started creating a lot of military cloth in order to make sure that I can create armor whenever I want. And also you want a lot of iron bars so that you can make them into iron plates and nails as well. I've got a decent amount of nails and a few iron plates here and there. But they're the best thing that you really want to be collecting. Iron, stone and wood. Your three main staples. Now I made, over the course of a few months, about 4 or 5 stacks of medkits and 1 stack of regular bandages. Oh, some fresh meat. I also reset all my spec points, and this is another point as well. You want to at least, when you get to level 99, reset your spec points, because once you've built all the workbenches that you're ever going to need, you're never going to need to use them points again. They're just wasted. You can use them then to sort out all sorts of things. Ooh, a nice amount of meat. Right, so I'll head back with all this stuff, drop it off, and then we will see how much we can get from this, from the airdrop event. I find that the dealer is still pretty expensive in some of his requests. Like, some of them you want workbenches and that made, which means then you have to spend an awful lot of resources on a workbench to then give to the dealer to get usually a machete. It's very unlikely you're going to get a high grade weapon from the dealer, so for the most part I don't even bother with the dealer. I just do what I can to get by. Seven. So we're at 3 days and 11 hours. 3 days and 19 hours. So we've basically added another 13 hours to this. And we got a new weapon. Now, like I say, I've been doing up my shack a fair bit, but I'm not doing it up too much because the hordes do take a lot out of your base. And you don't want to be wasting loads and loads of resources fixing up walls every day, because that's going to cost you at least 1 stack every day. So that means then you have to be farming an awful lot just to get a decent stack. At the moment, I'm just going to try and fill at least. I'll be building another box in the next while so that I can fill at least 1 box just with the military grade fabric, or the thick fabric. Beers are really not something you want to be drinking. You want to be keeping them for trading with the dealer. He likes his beer like. And you want to be collecting all this scrap, but what you don't want to be doing is you don't want to be using it for anything like smelting or that. What you want to be doing is saving that for spike traps. So you want to have lots of wood, lots of that, and then you want to pop it all outside your base. Keep the zombies at bay. But you really need to save a lot of resources for it, and to me it's not really worth it too much unless you're going to place it strategically. So we got 3/5 of a crate full. And 1 whole new stack, 1 new set of bandages. Bandages, you want to just save as much of them up as you can, and whenever you get opportunity, make bandages, because they're always useful. Now I will be building a new box as well for armours, because now I'm getting to the point where SWAT armour is becoming a bit more common for me. It's not the greatest sets that I've got, don't get me wrong, but it's doing the job. It's doing its function. Now, as for crafting clothes, I wouldn't worry too much about that. What you want to do is you basically want to pick up everything that you can and use what you can, where and when you can. It's a waste of resources building clothes unless you're going to do a bunker run or something quite significant. Now at the moment I'm not even making any more leather. I've got mountains of leather, you'll probably see in a minute. Well, that's my basic armour crafting box. And this is all the leather that I've got. As well as big pile of water. Now you want to have lots of water because eventually when you do get the chopper you're going to want to be able to drink loads of water and fill up all them bottles of gasoline, because then when you can't get the big canisters you can get a whole load of them to use up. I usually will pick up to store just generic trash most of the time. Now, I usually don't do this because I usually craft everything into better stuff, but we're gonna take all these carrots, get one stack for eating, and the rest are gonna go back into the craft box. Oh, we accidentally skipped there. Great, that's 4 coins gone. You want to be taking advantage of the free mystery crate that goes on at least once every hour, because you'll get coins. And I know everybody goes, oh crap, I'm just getting a coin, it's going to take forever, but I mean, you add that all up throughout a week, you can get up to 20 coins a week. Now, you can then go into the store, get yourself, if you save up for a few months, you could get yourself decent amounts of gasoline. And I think that's the only thing that you can actually buy with that. Oh, and experience as well. You can get experience for coins, but that's going to be 250. And to be honest with you, by the time you get that kind of amount of coins, you're probably going to be level 89 anyway. Oh no. We are going to go here. That's where we're going to go. To the airdrop. I do also play Grim Soul Survival as well, which is actually quite a good game, but it seems to be harder than even Jurassic Survival. It just seems like you've got to work a bit harder with it. And as well as that, that's still in very early beta. Right, let's see what goodies we get out of this. We'll try this again. Got loads of them truck parts at home. Oh, a free coupon. Oh, big tubby boater. I personally like to not take risks. I like to kill as many of the zombies as I can within reason, using stealth, and then I try and avoid the big ones because, well, the big one zombie of course, but I never really got the red zones, and I also try and majorly avoid like floater bloaters and toxic abominations. Right, so let's speed up, take our beautiful loot back home. Like I say, it's not always the greatest stuff, but it always helps because, I mean, at the moment, like I say, I haven't even really been farming for metal. But when these drops come, they help. They help balance things out a bit, and you get the stuff that you really need. Last Day on Earth has gotten better, and I'm very much looking for the next update. Especially with the new power armor, I think it is in Sector 7, or this is what they seem to be hinting at anyway. But I find the game has become an exceptional grind. It's become very grindy, very difficult to get anywhere with. I mean, apart from some of the events giving me a few bonus items, I haven't really managed to actually accumulate very much. I mean, my aluminium supply is almost zilch, and it's very difficult getting the resources that you actually need. I mean, coupons at the moment, my coupons are absolutely terrible. I mean, I've got 20 greens and 27 yellows, which I suppose isn't too bad, in 16 reds, but you know, I should really be doing more bunker runs to get more of this, and hopefully in future videos I will. You want to be taking all your scrap electronics as well, because in the previous updates, like the Christmas one, there was things like light bulbs that was in short supply of, and basically I couldn't even get my mystery tree, the gift tree that you could get. These carbureted filters as well, you really want them for the acid bath. So yeah guys, that basically concludes my video. I mean, it's not very much, but I am getting there with the Last Day on Earth. Like I say, it's an exceptional improvement since the last time I actually made a video on this, which was about 3 months ago or something. Or maybe even longer than that. But yeah, I've been just grinding away, and I've managed to get at least some new parts to the game, which is really good. And I also make Fallout 4 videos, as well as Hungry Shark and Hungry Dragon videos, so if you're interested in anything like that, please check out my page, my channel, and give it a like and a subscribe. And leave comments on how you think I'm doing making videos. Right guys, thanks very much, and I'll see you all soon.